Anyways, we'll do a video here in case unexpectedly things go as planned and I want to share this experience with someone. So we're going to tow this beast back into the woods. 23-foot trailer, I believe. We're not overly prepared for this, but we're going to follow with the Jeep. Got a fancy block and tackle here, so hopefully he can tow me out. I doubt it. The Jeep is more to come home and get the tractor if we need it. The logging road is fairly narrow. It's very narrow, not fairly narrow. We've been cutting it wider, but there's still some high stuff probably. And there's a gully we got to get through. So we have some ramps and some beams to put in the gully so we can get over it with the trailer. I'm thinking that the wheelbase on the trailer is wider than the truck, so we'll have to get the truck across and then move the ramps, and we're gonna get it back in the woods, and then we're gonna put a wood stove in it. Show you a picture of the fancy inside. We got it home, of course, to discover that it was pretty rotten, so we gutted the back end. And we're gonna put a wood stove back there, and it's a small wood stove, but it's a full-size wood stove. We looked at the Cubic Mini and stuff, but I don't want to be putting wood in every hour. So that's all metal, the entire thing. We're gonna put another shield on the stovepipe. We just like the old trailer, so we tried to leave the front of it as retro as possible, but the benches and beds that were there were just taking up space. They're not comfortable. The back end was entirely bathroom, toilet, shower, and we don't intend on using that in the woods. There's no water, no electricity. So we took that out, put the wood stove back there. Once we get it in place where we want it finally, we'll take these wheel wells out and cover them over and maybe put a couch in here. For now, we're just gonna put a couple rocking chairs. Eventually, I'd like to take that window out. That window there, and put just a big picture window in so we can kind of sit and watch birds and stuff back there. Place to have a coffee when we're cutting wood. So the trailer's 1971, and it has seen better days for sure. We're going to take it in with no intent of ever taking it back out. See how it goes. Here's the Google map of the wood lot. So far, so good. Block thing. Where is she? It's probably the worst part of this road. Oh, buddy's here with the high hole already. Shit. On Sunday morning we'd get out ahead of him. No big deal. I'm sure he doesn't give a shit what we're doing. There's one field mark. See if I can get the boy there and blind lay up the back window. Service, or can't you be yelling at me? Oh, so far so good. Our turn's about another mile and a half up, and then the fun starts. That's the turn off back up to Terry's place. Our land starts here pretty soon. Probably on our land now, just 50 feet or so in off this road. Yeah, we are. And there's where we're going to put a road through Terry's. It's just as far as you can see there, and then around it. They just really did a lot of work to this road, or this would have been a hard part of the trip too. It's all fairly level and hard and dry. There were some pretty deep puddles we would have had to go through before they started with this. It doesn't look as nice. The trees all widened out, but it's easier for this. So there's our next turn. There, we're off the ATV trail anyway, so you can't get in trouble for that. And I'm going to see if I can get Noah on the phone now. So this is the gully. It's not too bad, you can't really see it. But the hitch drag's going through, so I'm pretty sure the track won't go through, or the trailer, without hitting up. So that went well. Better than I expected. It's still only 10:15 and we've been just kind of dicking around for the last few minutes. If we were smart, we would have had the tractor in here first making the road, but if we get snow, I'll have that trailer stuck in my yard. So it's sort of at a site. Be nice to come back here in the winter with the sleds or the four-wheelers. There, starting to set up camp.
Oh, I can come back today and burn. Get Jono and Dustin.
Yeah, I guess if you want to, you might have to pop Dad around the shop though. If they want to come down, it's a great spot.
Try to take your truck, take a barrel back.
So here's a quick screen shot of the Google map. You saw first there the dot where our house is. Here's the lot. It's very long and narrow. And you'll see where the trailer is. I'm tapping on it and it kind of highlights there. That's exactly where the trailer is. It's about a 6 kilometer round one-way trip from home. Not far.